Right, hi guys, Kesman here, and today I'm bringing you something a little bit different. I, like many of you, am a massive fan of, well, the Mass Effect games, and so I thought that why not do a Mass Effect video? But instead of doing the whole game, because I wouldn't feel right doing the whole game unless I've done the other games, I thought I'd just bring you individual pieces of DLC. So today I'm going to be playing through the Leviathan DLC. Now in this save, I've just finished Palaven, or Palaven's Moon, and I went and saw Ashley in hospital, and that's where I am. I think I'm probably like level 6 or 7, so very early game. So let's go and visit Bryson's lab.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley? Could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Sounds useful.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid attention to your warnings about the Reapers, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
I bet he's indoctrinated.
No.
Thought so.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Good question.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
Nope,
That
I'm a
was you
Paragon player.
shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
Then what happened here?
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator. And it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Leviathan sounds dangerous.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Find the audio log. Happens to be right here.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
We can find him together.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Okay. Locations from Garneau.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Search the lab for clues. Oh my god, there's a husk head. Well, that is freaky. What else is there around here? Pictures. What does that say? Location. Temperature. What's the comedian? Connection? I think it would be funny if it said comedian. Two computers.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Wait, this one.
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Damn it, Edie. Let's check outside. Maybe there's something in his garbage. Pistol cranial trauma system. Don't know what it is, but it sounds interesting. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Yes, there is. High velocity SMG, something or other. Let me have a look in here. There's a thing. A video log.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart.
So he ate it.
What the hell does that mean?
That obviously means he ate it.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Oh god, Shepard.
Sovereign. Hope they've got that thing shielded.
Well, this is probably what caused the other guy's indoctrination.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
Well, I believe his internal organs might actually be closer to his heart.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong, and Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
Maybe it's on this computer.
Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Alright, I'll check later. More SMG stuff. A rock. Interesting.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Thorian, a life form discovered on Feros. Well, well, Mass Effect 1 throwback. Provided fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventional intelligence life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along the lines they could predict, using technology the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an is an exception to the rule. It involves the use of organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor, or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Shepard claims the Reapers were doing the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar. So is that saying the Thorian could have been Leviathan? Now that is interesting.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Right, so I've got to find the light switch. Let me just note that appears to be everything in this room. Well, well.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it now.
Right, so that's probably it. Unless there's some stuff over here, which it looks like there is. So, I'm going to quickly check. Anything over here? Nope, that's a Reaper. Back outside, anything upstairs? His bedroom. Great. Another picture.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
Alright, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
Alright, maybe he didn't eat it. Or maybe it's a fake.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Right then. So the Batarians knew about it then. Sneaky, sneaky. They obviously didn't want anyone else to find out about it. Encrypted data, was this?
Decryption complete.
Yeah.
Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Right, I think that's all the search filters. So let's add them all. Oh geez. Alright, let's... You know, I don't think it matters. Let's do blacklight crimes just because... Did that do anything? Doesn't look like it did anything.
Reaper activity?
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Nah, let's narrow the search some more. So it could be there, there, or there. So let's go with locations with element 0.
Deposits.
Right.
3 possibilities.
Arachni activity. Nope.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blacklight crimes.
Blackout crimes?
Nope.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
And creature sightings.
Sightings.
Great, all 3 of them.
No results.
Or maybe not.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Right, so it's in one of those 3. How do I get out of here? And my ship. Return to Normandy. Right then, let's look for Garneau. Well, we've worked out he's not in the Citadel. So where could he be? Scan for Garneau. Scan for him. I'm gonna scan for him there first, just because we might get attacked by Reapers there. Right. The thing is, I don't know which one he would be in. Okay, it looks like he's in. If he's here, it's in this system.
I found something.
Oh, hello. Zadaban. Start the scanner. Are you here, Garneau? Nope. But I did get a lot of credits. So that's okay. And more fuel. So it looks like he's not in this system. So let's go and check one of the other ones. Although he could be. But I'm gonna check the other ones. Because there's no point running the risk of Reaper detection unless I know that he's definitely there. So, here I can scan to my heart's content.
Signal confirmed.
Ilium. Blast from past from Mass Effect 2. Nope, what have I found? Liquid assets. Hang on, what? Reapers aren't meant to be here. 33. What are the Reapers doing here? They're not meant to be here. Right, so that's all the planets. Yep, that's all the planets. So I'm going to go to a different system. Go to the Lucerne system. Although it says scan for him in this one. I don't know, where could he be? Maybe he's on like a space station somewhere. Oh, here they come.
Evasion successful.
Are you in the Lucerne system? No, doesn't look like it. I think I've scanned there. Nope, he's got it. If he was here, it would have to be in Tassale. But there are Reapers, so I better just... Oh, hello. Terukia. Could be here. Damn, this scanner is so slow. Search unsuccessful. No active power source or evidence of recent habitation. Right then.
Garneau is not located in this system.
And that reset the Reapers as well. Good thing. So at least we can rule out this system.
Reapers eluded.
Where was the other one? Let's go to the Calston Rift. This is probably half of this DLC, just actually searching for this guy. Right, he's in the Assur, which is some way away. Enter the Assur system. Right then. Right, so he's not in the center. Anything that looks like... Oh, there's a planet here. He's not there though. Any other planets?
I found something.
Probably not here. Yeah, it's just wreckage. Right, there's one other thing in this system. Come on. Where is it? Where is the one other thing in this system? Come on, Normandy. Find it. There we go. Or is that what I already looked at?
We have located Garneau.
Oh, no, there he is. Right, I'm taking Garrus, and I guess since she's been so helpful, guess I'll keep taking Edie. And I'll need to put some points into Edie's skills. Garrus, that's fine, they can keep their weapons. Edie, Unshackled AI. Okay, good enough. And then put something into that as well. Garrus, Concussive Shot. Oh no, I didn't put it into mine. Oh well.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
We can't let it hide for long.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. I just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
In case you're wondering, by the way, that armor is because I also own Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. That's the Reckoning armor that you get for owning both the games on Origin. You also get a Chakram launcher if you play Mass Effect 3 and you played the Amalur demo.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
From what I understand, it's just basically a grenade launcher. Come on. Oh, just heard my phone go off.
Scouting party. And it sounds like they brought some friends.
Into cover. Great, looks like I can't use my skills. Oh great, there's two of them. Brilliant. Take them out with a basic assault rifle.
Let's get Garnell before the serious troops arrive.
The civilians inside aren't likely to be worried.
Any lootables? Oh, ammo. That's useful. What about over here? Nope, nothing. Up here, more ammo and a medkit. Bypass. Incredibly pointless. Nothing in here. Loading screen.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
They're taking it pretty well, don't you think?
Indoctrinated.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be... Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you?
Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
I need your help.
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. He would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau.
Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
And now, we're done. Step away.
Step away. You don't belong here.
Bad vibe to these guys. I don't think we want to push it.
Let's look around. Careful.
The people seem fearful. It is difficult to determine why.
Because they're indoctrinated.
Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Guide the drone. Okay.
Repairs initiated.
Are they gonna turn around and attack me? Nope. Okay, I thought they would. Oh, Alex Garneau. So he was here.
The elevator security log said Garneau came through here in the last week. Why are they lying about that?
Because they're indoctrinated.
Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
Right. Mineral lab or mineral lab? I'll just go straight. They definitely look indoctrinated. Let me go there. What's this?
Welcome to the Mineral Lab. Our researchers are always hard at
The trained pain threshold before psychosis is too high.
What if the pain stimuli is applied more quickly?
Interesting. We should look into that.
Okay then. To whoever is moving my stuff, some of the data I've compiled on how historical weather events affect how our government have gone missing. If you moved it, please return it. It is the culmination of years of research. If you need me to help you find your space, blah blah blah. Someone called Tanis. Right, crew quarters.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Have you seen Dr. Garneau?
You shouldn't be here.
Evolutionary implications of human biotics. Strange thing to be studying.
I see a trend among the miners. They appear to be doing everything but mining.
Interesting.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
A new crossbreed appears harmless and would be inconspicuous in an office environment. However, it is exceedingly dangerous. Okay, so don't take plants to work. No, I wanted to examine that.
Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied. This is a
Alright.
restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
60 days for complete global starvation. That's the merciful route.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
What the? Well, there was something going on in there. So let's go in this way.
Turn back. You don't belong here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
Damn weather.
TGS Mineral Works has an eye on the future. Cutting edge research drives us forward.
Alright, what's through here? Oh, there's something in there.
Turn back, Commander.
Jeremy Brown.
Personnel ID.
Oh, so I can use it to go through that thing now.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Ah, damn it. Well, at least I can go through that other door.
You shouldn't be here.
So I'm guessing I go through there and then get the mineral thingy. What's through here then?
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garneau. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garneau out.
So, he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack? Yeah, we just need to enter it at the security terminal.
Right. Let me go and check the first one. And then I'll go back and check the patient file one. Crew quarters.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
Yep, that is me. I am Jeremy Brown. Anything else around here? No, doesn't seem like it. Well then, that was... oh, what's this? Nope, useless. So it seems like there was no point coming in here. Alright, I've got to find a personal ID, health, something or other. Now, what way was it? It was over here. Section 4. Over there? Nope. Over here.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Damn it.
Access denied.
Why don't you have that, Shepard? Personal ID. So where am I going to get the personal health number? I'm pretty sure I've already looked on this. Yep. That's about the electrical storms.
I want to hear that again.
Attention.
Bryson, it's found another when something happens.
Okay, but I need your health number. Anyone want to give me their health number?
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
It's over here.
Punch in Garneau's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
A ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Garneau was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the medbay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The medbay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Good.
Let's go get Garneau.
Although it's a nice change of pace, I'm a bit bored of all this searching. I'd rather get to fighting.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Right then, where is he? Okay, door's locked. Medkit. Okay, then where do I go now? Well, this seems useless.